back with another DJs BrewTube Beers review. That's right, it's two-fisted beer reviewing time yet again. And from whom do we have a beer? To do said two-fisted pouring down my neck drinking action, we have a beer from the Bruery. Actually, beers from the Bruery, or kind of a beer, just a variant. Anyway, I'm digressing. You're not surprised. They're from Placentia, California, US of A. Yay, yay. And what beers do we have from them today? We have So Happens It's Tuesday and So Happens It's Tuesday with coffee. Hell yes. These beers clock in respectively at 15% and 14.7% and 22 IBUs for both. They're a rotating serving. You get them sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Both beers have been bourbon barrel aged. They don't say how long, but they've been bourbon barrel aged. And judging by the aroma that blasted off when I poured these, in the little, pour videos at the beginning, the bourbon is large and in charge of both of them. Anyway, and this beer with coffee in it is utilizing Ryan Brothers coffee. So that's the this is and that's about the beer. Let's get into smelling and tasting and looking and all that good stuff. So let's talk about the appearance of So Happens It's Tuesday. It is black as night, black as pitch, no light is passing through it. It had like about a one-finger head of chocolatey colored bubbles that faded really fast. We might get a little tiny bit of glass lacing, but there's tons of alcohol just curtaining down on the inside of this snifter. Look at that brew. Delicious. Black water, 10W40, whatever you want to consider it. But we're going to dive in for the aroma now. Not that I can't smell it from here. Let's see what's up with that aroma. Big bourbon. Wow, barrel presence. Tons and tons of dark chocolate, sweet vanilla, rum-soaked raisins, burnt brown sugar, big coconut. Man, bit of licorice in the back end. I'm getting that big, leathery, sort of pipe tobacco action going on. More vanilla, more bourbon. Man, barrel char and roasty notes, a little bit of tiny faint earthy hop. And more dark chocolate. I'm ready to go. Let's dive in. Cheers! Yeah. Man, right up in front, you get a big kick of bourbon. I'm not talking about a little taste, a big kick of bourbon. After that comes in the chocolate, vanilla, barrel char. No like big booze taste in the mouth or anything, save the spirit taste of bourbon. Nice warming in the chest. It is 15%. Duh. I expect that to happen. Back end, earthy hop, licorice, deep roast, some coffee notes in there. No, it's not doped with coffee like this one is. Man, tons and tons of pipe tobacco in this brew. Wow. I'm licking my lips, and it's like vanilla pipe tobacco. I've been getting that a lot in these beers lately. Maybe the breweries are going for that, or it's the barrels they're using. I don't know whose bourbon barrels these were, but man, lots of like some barrel char notes, tons of tannic woody notes. Super smooth, nice full mouthfeel. Could be a little thicker for some folks, but it is 15%. So you expect them sometimes to thin out a little bit, but man, no grain was spared on this, no care was spared. Super tasty. Crushable, 15%. You go too hard on 15%, you know what happens. It's night time. That's it. Anyways, wow. Yum. Okay. Let's talk about the appearance of So Happens It's Tuesday with coffee. It looks the same as the other one. Black as night, black as pitch, black as my freaking soul, and my shirt, whatever you want, the hat, whatever. Take a look. Delicious black water in the glass. When I swirl it, it's 14.7. It's 0.3% less. Still tons of alcohol legs curtaining. We didn't get any glass lacing with this, and I expect about the same. Both beers just have like a little bit of a ring satelliting on the outside. Also, I didn't mention, both these beers are the same exact age. They're the same vintage, same release from the end of 2018. So, let's see what's up with the aroma of So Happens It's Tuesday with coffee. Woo! Big, I mean big, up in your grill, dark, roasted, iced, or actually cold brewed coffee. Or if you ever take coffee beans and you want to make like a coffee extract, it's got that big, deep, roasty kind of coffee extract aroma. After that, the next aroma is that of bourbon, char, faint vanilla, tons of dark chocolate. But the coffee aroma, it So Happens It's Tuesday with coffee, is totally dominant. After that, it's bourbon barrel. Now the vanilla's coming up a little bit more as I'm swirling this. Not a hint of alcohol in the aroma. There wasn't any alcohol or boozy aroma on the regular So Happens It's Tuesday either. But it's all about coffee, licorice, dark roasty notes, and dark chocolate. Yum. Let's go. Cheers! Oh. Wow. First thing, definitely coffee. Just bam, punch right in the freaking palate with coffee. Dark roasted coffee, deep and rich. After that, vanilla bourbon comes in, kind of like tied between each other. It's not as bourbon flavored as this. Bourbon and barrel is the star of this. Coffee is definitely the star, as it should be. It says, I've got coffee in me, and I better have those big flavors, especially if you decide to cellar this. This has got enough coffee and enough coffee oomph tasting in it that I think it's going to last. I believe these are both the exact same base beer. This is just added in. Maybe that barrel, when it came out of the barrel, it came out a little, like 0.3 less in ABV, whatever. Not like it matters. This actually has no really warming in the chest, a lot less than just the bourbon barrel age. Maybe the coffee oils have tamped that down a little bit. Tons of dark chocolate, still same mouthfeel. That second drink, I'm getting more bourbon, but it's bourbon with coffee. So it's like coffee flavored bourbon almost. There's tons of dark chocolate in there. Deeper, dark, roasty notes of the malt are showing off a bit more in the back end of the palate as a bit of licorice. And that pervasive pipe tobacco aroma and flavor I've been getting from these beers lately. I don't know why my palate's keyed into that. I'm not a smoker or anything, but I remember from going into the stores when I was a kid and smelling the bag of like vanilla pipe tobacco, and this is that dead on. Man, super smooth, super easy to drink, man. Really, really good variant of this beer. Yum. So let's grade it. At time of recording, So Happens It's Tuesday is graded by Beer Advocate at 4.2 out of 5. That's super high A, version on A+, all day, every day. Untapped is given this, So Happens It's Tuesday, 4.26 out of 5, A+ level for sure. Not a, maybe 100, hashtag Hundies, but definitely A+ level for those guys, judging on their scale and what people, give stuff. And So Happens It's Tuesday with coffee on Beer Advocate gets 4.32 out of 5. So that's A+ range, I think, for those guys for sure. Probably like a 97, 98 range, that kind of deal. Or super, super duper high A, that kind of thing, just into the A+ range. And Untapped has given this 4.2 out of 5. So I'd say really high A. On my scale, A starts at 98, so maybe 97 for those guys. I'm going A+ on both of these beers. I'm going 98 and 98 for different reasons. This says I'm all about bourbon barrel and up in your grill with bourbon barrel and Imperial Stout, and this, it gets it done, period. End of sentence. This one says I'm all about bourbon barrel and coffee, and it's up in your face, and it is real, large and in charge, and man, tastes freaking delicious. So, both beers have delivered. Are you delivering, doing something really important, which is thinking globally, drinking locally, and support the craft beer movement? I am doing it. Witness. You know what's up. Also, if you could do me a big favor, if you've tried either one of these beers, let me know what you know, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really like it when you rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us, and if you can get around to it, it'd be really pretty, freaking cool, and push them Google metrics up and shit. When you do what? You know what? You gotta smash that like button, because that, along with definitely this little portion of beer here, at 15% and 14.7% is all I'm gonna need to put my big ass two-fisted beer drinking happy face on. So to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a bunch of So Happens It's Tuesday, and So Happens It's Tuesday with coffee drinking love for you, and you know what's coming for you by now. That's right, a big ass peace out!